Look, I'm not saying coronavirus isn't a real thing, but the fact is, if we were not compromised by chronic diseases and conditions, we would not be as susceptible. So let's talk about why people are getting chronically sick. Lack of sleep is plaguing the world. The World Health Organization has recently declared sleep loss an epidemic. It's either causal or additive to many of the disease states that you see listed here. So we've got an issue with stress, anxiety, sleep, and the fact is, people are just making bad decisions about their health. Despite knowing what the right choice is, we very typically make the wrong choice. And look, this isn't a lack of information issue. There's more books, programs, diet protocols, and gurus out there than you can shake a stick at. If only it was so simple as whether we go on a diet or don't go on a diet. Look, we know the risks. There's health risks associated with obesity. There's health risks associated with childhood diabetes, but yet we continue to let these decisions be made that are affecting our children. Fast food is often used as a reward or treat for children. We know we should be getting outdoors and moving, but we're not getting outside often enough. We know we should exercise our bodies and try to keep healthier and try to make it part of our lifestyle and perhaps join a gym, but yet we don't. I am here to tell you that it's not really your fault. You see, we're exposed to these screens all the time, and we're constantly getting bombarded with messages of divisiveness around politics or religion or wars, upsetting information about natural disasters, pandemics, the most recent thing with coronavirus, and climate change. It's as if we've all begun to suffer from mass hypnosis, and we've become mindless about the choices and decisions we make from a lifestyle and a health style standpoint. And we're constantly getting exposed to these marketing messages from the marketing gurus, pushing their agendas, pushing their products, and pushing us to make decisions that we might not otherwise make. We're connected to screens all the time. And look, I'm not beating up people that are into the social media thing. Please stated, it's just become a fact of life in today's day and age. And many feel connected by it, but are we really connected? Are we really forming communities, and are we getting support from those? And look, let's really ask the question, who's controlling the narrative of the messages that are out on many of the social media platforms? And as we go back to screens and are looking at screens each day, whether it's a television or a computer or a handheld device, the messages that we see, the truth in those messages is not honest. I mean, look, everybody that's eating food this way would not be fit and thin, and it's what you see in many of these commercials. And some things have been accepted as standards of what a family does together or treats that they have together. But let's be honest with each other. As our standard American diet has been exported to the rest of the world, so have our standard American chronic health diseases and conditions that attribute to 75% of the deaths in the United States. Look, the deck is stacked against us. It's hard not to be affected by these messages that are constantly bombarded across the various screens that we spend hours of each day. And gosh, some of them can actually seem like they're designed specifically for you, as if they can hear your thoughts or conversations. And it's the nature of the information in these messages that have had tremendous impact in reshaping how our brain works and affecting our decision-making capabilities. And yet, the effects of stress and poor diet and lifestyle conditions can also be inflammatory to the gut and affect the gut-brain connection. And even further reaching, many autoimmune diseases and conditions are either in part and parcel caused or further exacerbated by an inflammatory diet or inflammatory lifestyle. So I ask you, are you ready to start thinking at least about making better choices? Because before you can really implement a plan to make better choices and start to transition or transform your lifestyle, you have to be prepared to make better decisions. So one of the areas that we really like to focus on, because we think it can just have tremendous impact with people, is to get them thinking about their overall mindset. It is of key and utmost importance, no matter what your goal is. Look, you're going to get healthier and lose weight just as a natural byproduct of making better decisions about your health and lifestyle. For some people, that's not enough just to want to lose weight. So what we do is we use a coach, mentor, teacher model, and we work in various areas of mindset, skill set, and environment. And most of our programs are 12-week programs where we teach you how to make better decisions. We teach you what you need to do next. Our programs are metered out to you on a daily basis. On the mindset side, we work on getting you to get started by forgiving yourself for where you've been and having empathy with yourself for where you're going to go, because there will be tough times ahead, but we're here to support you. We educate people on environment, not just the environment and the toxicities that are out there, but also on the environment that is created by what you put in your mouth or in your ears or in your eyes. If you caught the message about screen time, we think that's important. And the whole idea behind this is to get you from going to mindless to mindful, to get you going from being unaware to being aware, to get you to kind of check in and pay closer attention. And along with that, we have a community that is extremely supportive. So whether it be in our Facebook group or the weekly meetings or our dietitians or nutritionists or even myself for that matter. So if this sounds interesting to you, stay tuned. Something big's coming.